Good evening and welcome to Adventure Planet, where today it's Halloween and I'm back here at Universal Studios Florida for their 32nd Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, this event started back in 1991 and has won the Golden Ticket Award for Best Halloween Event for 13 separate years. Yeah, we got lots to check out here tonight. 10 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, and the absolutely awesome Nightmare Fuel, which is returning for this year. Absolutely superb show that we'll be checking out a little bit later on. Now, it is going to be extremely busy here today. It always is for Halloween Horror Nights, so I'm not expecting to get anywhere close to all 10 houses done. However, there are a couple that I do want to check out, like The Last of Us. Big fan of the video game series, and that is the video game, not so much of the show, but the video game most definitely. So I want to check that out. Yeti as well, would like to have a look at that. Stranger Things and a couple of others as well. We'll see how many we can get done. We'll definitely check out all 5 scare zones here, and again the return of that awesome show. It's going to be a great night tonight. Event hours go from 6:30 right the way through till 2 o'clock in the morning. It's all kicking off here. Yeah, so we're going to take a look, and like I say, this event is not recommended for those under the age of 13 years old. So yeah, it can be quite intense. There can be blood and gore in effect, and that could come through on this vlog as well. So recommended that this vlog is not for the younger viewers. With that said though, let's head on in and enjoy the 32nd Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal Studios Florida. And this section here in New York is one of the 5 scare zones. This is Vamp 69, Summer of Blood. And while the sun hasn't completely gone down yet, I thought I'd get some footage of this area because it is absolutely awesome. Yeah, I love all this. This whole 60s vibe going down here is great. Rip Ride Rockit in the background. Look at these guys. Music Fest 69. Yeah, look at this. Hey, how we doing? Hey. Very nice. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I love all this. All these kind of hippie colors, if you like. Yeah, the old Beetle there. Oh, is that a dead body inside? Oh, wow. Oh dear, what's happened there? Oh. Whoops. A little bit of an accident there. Oh, here we go. Here we got all the kind of festoon lining across the top as well. This will look great when that sun finally goes down and we get some proper darkness here. Hey, look at the bus here. Music Fest or bust. Love it. Yeah, that's great. Oh, here we go. And of course, we've got rides in operation today as well. Revenge of the Mummy is still going. We got another little store over here as well. Oh dear, someone else who's had a bit of an unfortunate accident. Oh, oh. Oh dear, what's happened here? Oh dear. Oh, oh, I'll leave him to it. Yeah, there we go. Got some dancers as well. Love these classic cars, they're great. Absolutely awesome. Blood Slayers. You got all the cans in the front there. Great stuff. Oh, some more of the scare actors around here, the smoke effects. Kicking out all the smoke here, all the fog. Oh, bring it on. Oh, we got a live band here, or maybe a dead band. Oh dear. What's happened to these guys? Oh dear. And then just to the right here, right in front of the New York facade, you'll find the entrances to 2 of the scare houses. You have Yeti Campground Kills and you have Dueling Dragons Choose Thy Fate. Now for 25 minutes, this is one of the scare houses I want to do. Unfortunately, I can't take you in them, unlike SeaWorld's Howl-O-Scream, which kind of is a good thing, maybe. You know, they are very dark in here, and it can be a struggle to pick up really good footage. So I'll give you my review when I come out. 25 minutes. Let's head on into the first scare zone, or scare house, Yeti Campground Kills. And just come out of my first scare maze then, Yeti Campground Kills. And that was a really solid experience. Yeah, really quite long, really maze-like, basically set in a campground, obviously. You had lots of like these little tents around, but the majority of it consisted of kind of these broken down wooden cabins. Lots of areas for the scare actors to hide. And I got caught 3 times completely unexpectedly by the Yetis themselves. And the costumes for the Yetis were actually really quite intimidating. Yeah, really good scare maze, that nice and strong, really scary in parts. Some like, you know, the dead bodies getting pulled into the tents and stuff like that, really loud audio. The Yetis jumping out at you from behind barrels and from in dark corners. And not just Yetis either, they were kind of I'm not sure what they are, but they were just like regular people, but just kind of turned a little bit crazy perhaps. Yeah, solid experience. Actually queued for 45 minutes on that one though, not the 25-minute advertised. Although to be fair, I think the signage did change about a minute after I entered the queue line. So yeah, not too bad. They seem to be keeping on top of the queue times here. Anyway, let's go and do another scare zone. Ah, and look at all the Zodiac symbols on the New York facade. Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket going around as well. The sun's finally gone down. Hey, we're back at Vamp 69, Summer of Blood. And this is where it all starts to get freaky. Oh. Yeah, well, the stage lit up now, looks great. Oh, hello. How are we doing? Oh wow. I don't think he's very happy. Oh, there's festoon lighting as well. Oh, this is great. Got the Beatles playing. This is a great scare zone, this. It's hard to pick out who are actually the scare actors until they're right on top of you. Yeah, they can give you a pretty good scare. But the dancers are out. This guy's still feasting on this poor woman. Ah, I love the screen effects in the bus, that's cool. See you in the fog. And this is where it gets its tagline from. Oh, all the smoke effects. Absolutely awesome. Whoa. I just had a severed head put in my face. Oh, this is great. I do love Halloween Horror Nights. As much as I enjoyed SeaWorld's Howl-O-Scream, obviously Halloween Horror Nights has had 32 attempts to get it right. And it does a damn good job. Anyway, let's head on down to another scare zone, shall we? I think so. And right at the entrance to the park then, you have Dr. Oddfellow's collection of horror scare zone. Now, because I was in the park earlier today, I actually stayed in the Stay and Scream area, which means you can basically stay in the park while the transition to Halloween Horror Nights takes place. However, that does mean that you miss out on coming in through the main entrance and seeing this here and all kind of, you know, the actors that come out at the start of the event. Obviously, I made my way back down here now, and yeah, this all looks absolutely great. And Dr. Oddfellow is actually the icon of this year's event. Obviously, they have a different icon each event, each year. And yeah, Dr. Oddfellow and his collection of horrors is the one for this year. And yeah, look at this. It looks like we got the stilt walkers out. Yeah, love that signage, that's great. Oh, your little doggy. Don't think the dog liked him.
Man.
Oh wow, yeah, look at these guys. Oh. All the lighting around. It's hard to explain just the kind of vibe that takes place here at Halloween Horror Nights. You really do have to come and experience it for yourself. It really is great. Yeah, all this lighting on the floor and everything looks really good. And then by the looks of it, you've got his collection of horrors here. Yeah, all these zodiac symbols that you see around the park are all to do with Dr. Oddfellow. This is an impressive set piece, actually. Look at that. That's great.
Friends,
what is that?
All you need to is prove yourselves worthy.
Oh, there he
Conquer
is.
your fear tonight.
Oddfellow himself.
And come back here for your reward. I can't wait to make a deal with each and every one of you. Until then, my friends, do enjoy my night. See you all very soon.
Yeah, he's cool. Love the costume. He's great. Nice and creepy. Oh, and more fog getting pumped out. Great scare zone, this. Yeah, and Oddfellow is a great icon. Love it. Yeah, and the weird thing is back in 1991, when Halloween Horror Nights started, there was actually just one scare maze. That was it. That was all it consisted of. The scare zones didn't actually start until Halloween Horror Nights 4, many years later. And now look what it's become. One of the most impressive theme park events out there. Oh, this is so ominous. Let's move on to the next scare zone. And it's worth noting that for this event, the new Minion Land area doesn't have anything in the way of scares. You've got this kind of lighting on the floor, this patterned lighting, but there's no scare actors here, no scare zones, and nothing else even remotely scary that's going to jump out at you, which is fine. I think they've wanted to kind of keep this new area free of Halloween Horror Nights, just to keep it kind of more friendly, I guess. A little bit of a breakout area you could treat it as if you just want to get away from the scares. Yeah, this is kind of between Dr. Oddfellow's collection of horrors and then Vamp 69, which is just down here in the New York section. And just off from Dr. Oddfellow's collection of horrors, we have Dark Zodiac, where his story kind of continues, where he's now harnessed the power of the Zodiac to gain power and immortality. And this is in the Hollywood section of the park. Ooh. Obviously that right there is the Bourne Stuntacular show. And yeah, look at this. The creepy audio is immense. And look at these props and stages here. Oh. Oh. Oh, there we are. It's great to see the kids not bothered at all. Amazing stuff. Oh, check this guy out. Oh. Oh. God. Oh. Some of these are truly freaky. Yeah, look at this here. That's really quite nice. Everything's got this ominous red glow about it. All these hooded figures walking around.
Right there. Oh my
Oh. Good Lord. Oh, there we are. Wow. The less said about that, the better, I think. Oh. Creepy mermaid. Oh, I'm getting swallowed by the fog. Oh, the costumes are great. Yeah, I kind of like that. Like I say, those two areas are kind of quite close to each other. And the story is very much related. So yeah, I quite like that. And there we are. Mel's Drive-In becomes Mel's Die-In for Halloween Horror Nights. It's a nice touch. Do like that. I don't think I have ever seen that many chainsaws in my life. They just came from nowhere. Wow. And on to the next scare zone. And just past Dark Zodiac then, we have the Jungle of Doom Expedition Horror. Yeah, look at this. This is basically a 1920s jungle full of Oddfellows experiments on nature. Yeah, who's this guy? Is he alright? I like the pith helmet. I'm not sure, I think he might be a little bit deranged. Oh. I don't know what he's seen. Has he seen a monkey? Oh, I don't know. Oh. Oh.
Finally, my search is over. I feel the power of the glowing skull of souls surging through my veins and giving me what I so crave. Immortality!
Is he okay?
Go there, test subjects!
Oh,
Enter, if you dare.
I will, thank you. Oh wow. I feel like I'm about to be cannibalized by some demon monkeys. Oh, Swallowed by the fire. Oh. Oh, hello. Wow, look at these costumes. Look at that, that is fantastic.
Those who harness the power of the skull possess the ability to create new life.
It's like some massive praying mantis. Oh, all the theming in here. Lots more fog in here as well, which really kind of sets the scene. All the props around here. Love all the lights in the trees. This is great. Gives the impression that there's loads of animals just looking down on you. That's very cool. Yeah, it's a great effect. I like that.
Here is where my search for power and immortality begins.
Yeah, these costumes are fantastic.
The most powerful
Wow.
being in this universe and beyond.
All the webbing on here. That's a really nice and immersive zone, that. Yeah, that is definitely my favorite part. I love all this. That's great. And right outside the Animal Actors show, then, they actually have the Animal Actors Premium Bar and Twisted Taters through here. Yeah, it's just a bar where you get all your alcoholic beverages and a little food stand. I've got to say, I like these runic symbols here to mark the entrance, just here on the right and on the left. Yeah, they actually look really cool. Like those. Now we're just passing through the Springfield section now at night. Definitely a little bit of a different vibe at night than in the day. Krusty Burger's all open though. Yes, much less scary in this area. But yeah, still a little bit of a dark vibe to it. Obviously Duff Beer is open as well. Quickie Mart and Moe's all open for business as usual. And the two rides that you get here are not open. However, down this way is where you'll find the scare maze for The Last of Us. There's also two other mazes down here as well. Still got the spooky audio playing down here though, which is pretty cool. And yeah, he looks, Kang or Kodos, whichever one that is, looks a bit scary. Missing his pupil. Yeah, so the Simpsons ride is not open. Got the runic symbols and the zodiac signs all over Men in Black. That looks cool. Men in Black obviously is open. And all the stalls down here are open as usual as well. It's just the Simpsons ride and Kang and Kodos that isn't open. And we're down here at World Expo then, which is where you will find Men in Black obviously, but yeah, look at this. Love these chairs. They look fantastic. All glowing red. All the colors in there, yeah, that's great. And here's also where you'll find The Darkest Deal and The Last of Us scare mazes as well. Last of Us still on a 60-minute wait. I have left it till a little bit later to see if that time was going to come down a little bit. But yeah, it could still be in for a good hour. So let's join the queue and we'll see what it's like. And I've just come out of The Last of Us Scare Maze then, and yeah, that wasn't too bad. If we're giving Yeti a 4 out of 5, I would say this was about a 3 out of 5. Not as good. I'm trying to look at it sort of without a biased head, seeing as how much I do love The Last of Us video game series. It was good. There were some scenes from the game in there that were replicated quite accurately. Some of the clicker masks were superb, and it was great that they had the voices of Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson as well from the PlayStation game. There were some nice effects in there with like the spores, kind of mimicking the spores with like, I think it was kind of little bits of foam dropping from the ceiling. That was pretty cool. Otherwise, the set just didn't feel quite of the same quality. And some of the set pieces in there, some of the animatronics that were in there, yeah, just not quite as good. I think if you were going in without any love at all for The Last of Us series, you didn't really know too much about the game, you probably wouldn't have thought too much of it, to be honest. Like if you looked above, there was a lot of gaps in the sets. You could kind of see the ceiling of the main warehouse and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it wasn't quite as immersive as some of them out there. However, good news was 60-minute advertised queue time, waited only 40, so that's not too bad at all. We're going to go into Diagon Alley now and check out, see if there are any wandering Death Eaters. And of course there's a lot of bars dotted around Halloween Horror Nights, as there are every year. However, this one just kind of caught my attention. Liked a nice glass of electric death. Yeah, that sounds great. One of those coming up. Oh, and the night bus looks great, all lit up. As does the fountain right next to it. Yeah, we're gonna head back across now into Leicester Square Station, and we're heading into Diagon Alley now. Then, and while this isn't officially a scare zone, we do have the Death Eaters roaming around in here. And yeah, straight away with the green lighting and more fog. It's great to experience a slightly different side of Diagon Alley. I'm not sure if the dragon still spits out fire this late at night. It looks like it might. And it looks like the Death Eaters just appear every so often in Diagon Alley here to put on a little bit of a show. But look how great Diagon Alley looks with the fog. It takes on a completely different atmosphere. And to be honest, I think this suits it a lot better. Diagon Alley is a lot better at night with mist and smoke effects. Yeah, I'm seeing this area in a new light at the moment. It's really, really good. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how often the Death Eaters actually appear. Perhaps they just appear every 20 minutes, every 30 minutes. I'm not sure. This guy may be about to breathe fire. It's definitely in there. There we go. And Gringotts is also one of the rides that is open for Halloween Horror Nights, currently with a 35-minute wait. However, we're going to head back out of Diagon Alley now and go and check out the final scare zone. Yeah, really do love all this. Not so much fog in this area, but certainly over the back there, that looked great, and at the main entrance as well. And of course, you've got all your eateries and cafes and stuff all open down here as per usual. Well, there's a Death Eater. He's just wandering around. Oh. Oh, I think he's getting told off. Very creepy. they do just wander around the area then. There's another one over here. Yeah, they are very creepy. Hey, you got your alcoholic beverages here as well if you want those.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks great down here as well. Still get all your butterbeer just off to the left here. Oh, the audio is really blaring out. It's great. Yeah, this really takes on a completely different vibe and atmosphere. Like I say, not just for Halloween Horror Nights, but just at night. There's another Death Eater there. Oh. I like the way that they just go around stalking people. That's great. Love it. What a great area at night. I'll be honest, I have no idea what's going on here. This guy is out of his mind.
Any questions?
Oh, there we are. And here we are in the final scare zone of Halloween Horror Nights 32 then. It's Shipyard 32. Horrors Unhinged. Ooh. Oh yeah, I love this. This guy. Yeah, and this area is right outside the exit to Fast and Furious Supercharged. Hey. Great bits of theming around here. Oh wow, that looks cool. Oh, look at this guy. Oh. Again, the costumes are just incredible for Halloween Horror Nights. Look at that. That's great. Someone in prison? Oh. Guess I'm not allowed to go near to her. And with that visit to Shipyard 32 then, that means we've seen all 5 of the scare zones here at HHN 32. And I've got to say, I think they've all been pretty strong in their own right. The highlight though has got to be Vamp 69. The props there, the 60s feel, the vampires, the blood. I thought that was great, and that was the area where I've had the most scares as well. Shipyard 32, funnily enough, I think was the weakest, mainly though because it was so small and kind of you're really sort of pushed through that area by security. They don't let you kind of hang around because the street there is quite narrow and it causes congestion, so you kind of feel a bit rushed when it comes to kind of taking photos, taking video, things like that. There were some nice props there, and the actors were quite well kind of costumed up, if you like, but yeah, otherwise I think that was the weakest if I had to choose one. The Dr. Oddfellows scare zones were also really strong, but yeah, the highlight for me, definitely Vamp 69. Anyway, coming up next, we're going to be watching Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream. Now this show is absolutely amazing. Cannot wait to get in and see it. It's in the arena just off to the left of me here. Highlights of that coming up.
Well, that's not good.
No, they don't care for us. They wasn't there for us. Trenches, hopping them fences. Get loud for me. Get loud for me. Get loud.
just had an absolutely awesome night ride on Rip Ride Rocket and demolished a burger at Richter's Burger Co. I'm absolutely stuffed. But just for a second, let's talk about that show, Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream. That, I've got to say, is worth the entrance fee to Halloween Horror Nights on its own. The scare mazes, the scare zones, they're all just bonuses. That show was beyond epic, absolutely off the scale. There's pyro in that show like I've never seen before. The dancing, the acrobatics, the song selection, the audience participation as well, coming up into the crowd, performing all the moves in amongst the crowd. Absolutely outstanding. It really, really was that good. If you're ever coming down to Halloween Horror Nights, please do not miss that show, because it's likely we'll be back here a number of times. You know, there's Sweet Caroline playing, it's all kicking off. Yeah, if you do come down, absolutely check that show out. It is beyond phenomenal. Really, really, really good. I'm so beyond impressed. Really glad I watched it. Hey, he's back.
And he had a great time.
Hey, the Vamp 69 guys are back here as well. Hey, how you doing? It's all going crazy. We're coming towards the end of the night now. Unfortunately, I've only done 2 scare houses. I'm going to try and get a third in before it closes. Hey, that is going to be Stranger Things 4. Currently on a 45-minute wait. So let's join the queue and see what this final scare maze is like. And I've just come out of scare mazes for Stranger Things 4 and Exorcist Believer that was literally a walk-in right at the end of the day there. I gotta say, Stranger Things 4, not too familiar with the show, I've never actually seen it, but the maze itself was pretty good. There was some good scenes in there, and the monsters, the costumes and stuff for them was quite good. It was all about escaping Vecna's curse. I'm not too sure who Vecna is. A lot of people say that I should watch Stranger Things. I never have, so I'm kind of a little bit ignorant to it. But yeah, it was a pretty good maze. I would say that was probably on somewhere around the same level as Yeti, not quite up there, maybe a 3.5 out of 5 for that one. Exorcist Believer was one of the mazes that I didn't really think too much of wanting to do, but on the way back out of the park, it was actually a walk-in. It was on a 0-minute wait, so I thought I may as well go in and do it. And that was the best maze out of the 4 that I've done. That was a solid 5 out of 5. Really, really creepy. The scenes in there, all kind of around with voodoo and that kind of stuff. You had the house scenes with like the bedroom, the woman throwing holy water on the cursed child and all that kind of stuff. You had this horrible scene where she's spewing up at the ceiling and she's just hanging from the ceiling, and there's all this stuff going on underneath. The smells in there were really unique. Oh, it was incredible. That was by far the best maze out of the 4 that I've done. Really, really good. And that brings the vlog to a close. Yeah, it's gone 2 a.m. It's been a full-on day today. I'm absolutely knackered. I got here at Universal Studios this morning at 9:20. It's now 2 o'clock in the morning. But I'll tell you what, Halloween Horror Nights 32 has been a fantastic event again. There's such a unique vibe and atmosphere about this event every time I've been down and done it. It's exceptional. It's one of the best Halloween events out there. Managed to do 4 scare mazes, done all the scare zones, but the highlight of the night tonight is, of course, Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream. I've said it all already. It is absolutely, it's just perfection. The pyro in there just blows me away. It really is superb. The costumes, the dancing, the acrobatics, the song selection, the audience participation, all of it, all in that theatre, the props in there. It was just amazing. You got people going around with fire on their head and stuff. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And that, like I said, I'll reiterate again, that was worth the entrance fee alone into this event. It's been an absolutely astounding night. I can't wait to do it again next year, maybe the year after, I'm not sure. But I always try and get down to Halloween Horror Nights whenever I can. It truly is, like I say, one of the best Halloween events out there. And if you've not done it yet, please treat yourself, come down. It starts in September. Come down in September or October and do it for yourself. It is absolutely brilliant. In terms of the next vlog coming up though, we're going to be back at Magic Kingdom. Yeah, we're going to go back and see Mickey, get on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and of course a new coaster cred for me there, Tron. Yeah, cannot wait to get on that and seeing what that's all about. That's coming up next right here on Adventure Planet. But for tonight from Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal Studios Florida, as always, happy riding everybody, and I'll see you at Magic Kingdom. Good night.